Good morning. I'm not going to stay long. Okay, anytime I see Jadi, but let's just quickly do this. Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Ṣáà sí lórí Facebook ni. Sorry, let me check something, please. If I'm not on okay, I wà lórí Facebook. Good. Because mi mọ̀ bóyá mo ṣe setting yẹn padà. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. Ìbílẹ̀ ni mi ẹ káàárọ̀ o. Ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ kújọ́ mẹ́ta sà. Family ńkọ́ o. Ẹ káàárọ̀ everybody, good morning. Ẹ káàárọ̀ everybody, good morning. Good morning everyone. Good morning. Good morning, mo ń kí yín o. Good morning o. Eléyìí lẹ́tí kẹ́ o. This one serious o. Rich Tiger, happy Wednesday. Taiwo Sunny, good morning. Tọ́pẹ́ Glory Evu, I greet you all. Ẹ káàárọ̀, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Good evening lórí time yín bí tẹ́ bá wà o. Mo kí gbogbo yín o. Mo kí yín o. Ẹ gbọ́ kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o. I am learning not to shook mouth anyhow to things again. But this one shocked me. It shocked me past shocker. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ wetin dey ṣẹlẹ̀ wetin dey ṣẹlẹ̀ wetin dey ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ gbọ́. I saw this update yesterday that Jumoke George, they were raising help for her and all that. Okay, you know, some things when it comes to humanity things, I don't really put mouth so much because I feel anything can happen to anyone at any time, you know. And I watched, I said I would take my time to watch the interview. And this morning, I typed out her name. And even before coming to Facebook, because I woke up late, I woke up about 1 hour ago and I woke up hungry. So the first thing I did was to eat. So before I start getting ready to start going out for work. So when I saw, I said, let me even watch the video, the interview she granted, because number one, she's one of my favorites in Yoruba industries. In those days, I've always loved her. She's very eloquent, beautiful, one of the people that didn't touch their skin. And, you know, well-dressed, decently. So immediately I typed out her name on YouTube this morning to go and watch the interview she had with Biola. I saw one interview she granted 6 months ago. That kind of raised my curiosity 6 months ago. But I thought Biola said she has been homeless for the past 5 to 6 years. But she granted an interview 6 months ago, well-dressed. So what is really going on? Okay. I said, could it be the interview was an old interview? Asha was looking. I said, okay. I listened to that particular interview that she granted 6 months ago. And she was talking about how people were asking her to, you know, all this rubbish that these people do before they can give them role. She said she went through it a lot. And it's understandable, especially with the kind of body she carries. So when I saw that, I was just listening to that interview. Then I said, let me just put something on my Facebook page to keep the place active. And lo and behold, the first thing I saw was that somebody said that she came to scam the public. I said, no. This cannot be Jumoke that I know. No. This can't be true. I say, no, this can't be true. No, not the Jumoke that I know. That why we should do that. So on that particular page, I didn't comment. I only put an emoji, as in like questioning emoji. Where is this coming from? Then a blogger now said, Auntie Ajuni, go to my page. Go and see updates on my page. And lo and behold, I went to the blogger's page and I was seeing a lot of things there. This is a shock coming from Jumoke George. I said, no, this can't be true. Number one, this now take me back. Hold on, please. This now take me back to okay, before I say what I want to say, let us go to what I saw on Facebook. I have tried to share some of it on my page. So Biola really needs to come out and explain why this is happening. This is the second time in Biola's interview is being questioned. And I will tell you the first time, even though I don't really watch her interview, since that particular incident, I don't get to watch her interview. So remember in that interview, I have not watched the interview, but I know they said her daughter was missing. So they said they have brought out the picture of her daughter. They said the daughter is not missing. This is her daughter. They said the daughter is not missing, number one. So they said this is her daughter, Diola. She's staying in Mali. She's 41 years old. They said Ife is her second daughter, and Ife works in the bank. Ife has built a house on her father's land. She is the only child her mom had for her late father. Mama is presently, that is Jumoke, is presently with Ife since on Sunday. She left the church immediately before Talk to B released the video on YouTube. Mama for that be. That means Mama don't escape. I'm like, no, this can't be true. This can't be true. This can't be true. Something is not okay here. Okay? Something is not adding up. So there is just another voice note that they released where they said the person captured it. Actors will always act. Mama Nollywood celebrity don't scam us. So let me quickly can play kini yẹn gbọ́. Ẹni sùúrù.
Òun ni pé wáì tí ẹ ṣe sọ fún màmá pé irọ́ tán fẹ́ pa yẹn ti pọ̀ jù. Ìpè Diola, ẹ ṣe máa sọ pé Diola sọnù nígbà tí Diola ò sọnù. Tẹ́ ń bá Diola sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ mọ bí tí Diola wà.
Wọ́n sọ fún mi pé kíní ṣé alẹ́ ńgbà tí wọ́n ní kí n yọ fíìmù kọ́mọ̀ sí àwọn fẹ́ ṣe interview náà kò fún mi kan. Interview náà kò fún mi. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní kí báwọn yọ fíìmù tó wà ní kíní. Gbà tó di pé.
Kẹ báwọn yọ fíìmù tó wà ń bọ̀.
Fíìmù tó wà ń pa lọ.
Kò jẹ́ mi ò fẹ́ bí ibi
fíìmù yìí. Tí Biola bá wọ̀bẹ̀ wọn ni Biola ò fi ní mọ̀ pé ilé wọn ni. Planned work gidi na.
So the person was asking that.
Ṣé mo nǹkan tí mo ṣe máa yín jà lé lórí?
Ṣé ẹ̀ ń gbọ́?
Òun ni pé wáì tí ẹ ṣe sọ fún màmá pé irọ́ tán fẹ́ pa yẹn ti pọ̀.
The person said, why didn't you tell Mama that the lie she wants to tell is too much? That her daughter that she declared missing talked to her on a daily basis. She's communicating with the daughter. I'm not the one talking. Mojuwole, kì í ṣe èmi nǹkan tèmi rí lórí social media ni mò ń sọ. So what they are trying to imply here is that she took Biola to the church. That she asked where she's living, but she took Biola to the church for people to feel she's living in the church. And she said she has been living in the church for the past 5 to 6 years. But she granted an interview 6 months ago. Something is not adding up for real. She granted an interview 6 months ago, well dressed. Toba Dola Mawa she show yen in depth. That interview she granted, kí ló dé tí wọn sọ wípé àwọn ní problem ní 6 months ago? Níbo náà ti múra wá 6 months ago? Even the interviewer guy the lady that was interviewing her, that lady said that they heard she was sick sometimes ago. Yes, 6 months ago, yes. And you're calling 6 months ago with who? Hold on. She had an interview. Ó wà lórí YouTube. Mo record mo ti record láre with Oyinmomo TV. Oyinmomo TV. Somebody said she was at a party in December. Iyawero was also at the party too. Ló bá tán. So ṣé ẹni tó sick láti 5 years ago tí ò nílé tó gbé ẹjọ́ irọ́ lèmi ò fẹ́, ṣé tòótọ́ ni àbí irọ́? Mi ò lórí bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Kọ́ má dènà àánú fáwọn ẹlòmíì náà tó máa really need àánú gangan. Something is not adding up. I watched that interview. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n play rárá interview yẹn fún yẹn ní sùúrù. This is 6 months ago. Mo ń bọ̀ o, ẹ máa gbọ́. Exactly 6 months ago, mo leléyìí now. YouTube will tell you when the interview was granted. And this person that is talking said, why are you lying, mama? You talk to your daughter on a daily basis. Ìfẹ́ is not missing. Ìfẹ́ is not missing. Gbogbo wa kọ́ la máa sùn tá máa kọrí síbì kan náà. That why are you lying? Ìfẹ́ is not missing. That she left to go and grant that interview at that place. And immediately after the interview, she went back to her place. Is it true? That is what we are asking. Now, ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ nǹkan kan fún yín. I learned she said she asked Biola to pull down a video. But the bottom line is something is not adding up. There are too many things that are not adding up in this story. Let me tell you one thing. Let me just remind us of one thing. Biola has to come out. Mo ma drag Biola lórí eléyìí. There was a story. I don't know how many of you remember this story. Ẹ tag Biola, tẹ́ bá máa tag ẹ. What is all this that is coming out about her? She's well respected to fún gbogbo controversy yìí now. She's well respected. Okay, why is it that suddenly her daughter came out? Ẹni sùúrù o. Why is the daughter coming out suddenly? What are they trying to prove? Ṣé bọ́nà ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ wọn ni? Báwo ni gbọ́lọ́mọ ti jáde? Báwo lọmọ wọn ṣe jáde? Báwo ni gbọ́lọ́mọ ti jáde? Níbo náà ti lọ wú jáde? Now, there was a case that Biola handled some times ago. And since then, that kind of, for me, cast an aspersion on what she's doing. She brought out a girl, a young lady, put the lady's face out there. And this lady was saying some things that she was molested by some people that she used to sleep with. You know, all sort of rubbish the girl was saying. And she brought out the interview. People raised funds for the girl. They gave the girl a lot of money. You know, they said they want to rehabilitate her. They want to get her help. They want to do this. Fine. Which is very good. Few days after, Biola came crying out that the girl don't pay. When they brought out the picture, I now came out. I said, no, this girl did not pay. I said, something is not right. This girl did not pay. Because I said, okay, somebody pay. Now she still lie herself on the floor when she pay finish. Lie very well. Laying down very well like somebody sleeping. Nothing was rumpled. If somebody drink poison and that person wants to pie, the person cannot sleep down, cannot lie down smooth and pie like that. Ṣó ti yé yín? I said somebody cannot lie down and pie just like that. And I remember some people said, you woman, your own is too much. Kinika. You face your own business, face your own something. Is jealousy. That's why I keep quiet. I begin look. 2 or 3 days after, now they say the girl no pay again. I say, what of the money? Are we sure the story the girl came to say was truth? Look at Nedu and VDM. Look at how VDM exposed Nedu and the people he brings out to come and interview. How he will build the one to tell them what to say. Wo wọn lè fi podcast kan wá fi báyé jẹ́. wọn ò lè fi podcast kan fi ba ayé jẹ́. Wọn ò lè fi podcasting kan fi ba ayé jẹ́. Nǹkan tá à ń sọ nìyẹn. I remember I said, no, this girl no pie. This girl no pie is a lie. Something is not adding up. And she started crying. Hey, kan gba òun o, òun ti ṣoore dáràn o. I said, Biola, who confirmed this girl pie? Who told you this girl pie? From the picture you are looking that they sent to you, does this one look like somebody that has pie? Did you go to the place? You could go to the place to go and interview the girl. What will stop you to go to the place? To go and see the girl, say the girl really pie? Before coming out and telling the world, say the girl pie? If we did not scream out, the next thing you people will be asking for is money to bury the girl. I say the girl no pie. I say she not pie. Now, hear these voice notes that they released now. We pay, mama, hey, Oroburuku. No. I will be so disappointed in this woman. No. She's one of my favorites. I will know I'll be disappointed. Depends on how can you say Diola is lost? And this same Diola you talk to every day. How can you go to the public and lie to the public that Diola is lost? Abba, kilo de. Guys, stop. How can you say Diola is lost? He said you talk to Diola on a daily basis. Go and look at the Diola. Emma Binu. Sorry. Is this dog trying to be very naughty? Sit. Romy, sit. Sit. I said sit. Keep quiet.
Okay.
Call your frame to one parlor. Hey, wala de. No.
Tẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo ṣe máa yín jà lé lórí. Òun ni pé wáì tí ẹ ṣe sọ fún màmá pé irọ́ tán fẹ́ pa yẹn ti pọ̀ jù. Ipe Diola, ẹ ṣe máa sọ pé Diola sọnù nígbà tí Diola ò sọnù. Tẹ́ ń bá Diola sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ mọ̀ bí tí Diola wà.
Ṣé alẹ́ ńgbà tí wọ́n ní kí n yọ fíìmù kọ́ mọ̀ sí àwọn fẹ́ ṣe interview náà kò fún mi kan.
Interview náà pè fún mi.
Kẹ́ bá wọn yọ fíìmù tó wà ń bọ̀.
Frame tó wà ní parlor.
Okay, so that tí Biola bá wọbẹ̀ wọn ni Biola ò fi ní mọ̀ pé ilé wọn ni.
That was the first interview, I guess, before the second one. I guess that was his first interview. Now, I said I want to play some of the interview that she did 6 months ago. Then, at what point did she become homeless? Is the question we should be asking now. Stop it, Romy. At what point? She was well dressed in that interview now. In any month, she 6 months ago, woman, you could dress this way. And she now comes out that she's been homeless for the past 5 years. 5 to 6 years. I said, what is really going on? It's almost like the same thing that VDM was crying out. That all these podcast people, believe them at your own peril. Biola, you need to investigate this case and make your findings known to the public. People will expose what is not. Do the sorry about that. Sorry, Romy. Sorry, girl. Sorry about that. Abe, Magbo. Let me play some of the interview she granted. She was very lively. At what point did she become sick? What is the nature of her sickness? Doctor will not attend the C1. Evidence the doctor ton reader. Irú kíni gbogbo eléyìí báyìí. Biola, iṣẹ́ yìí wà fún ẹ o. Iṣẹ́ yìí wà fún ẹ, wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ gbélé jáde nípa woman yìí o. No. Mi ò kúkú sí ẹ wà interested in the case tẹ́lẹ̀. Mo kọ pé when I saw the post, I say life has happened to this woman. I say this is once a very beautiful woman. Wow, this woman has been. I was feeling so much sympathy and empathy for her. Only to see this one. No. Mumbo, I want to play the interview, but No, this will be disappointing if it is true. I am not saying it is true, but Bola, Biola, no, ni Biola, you need to investigate this case, oh. You really need to. What is going on? What is really going on? You see? Bola Omar releasing more updates, oh. They say there is still more updates on the case. Should I eat or I should release more updates? From the page I saw it. Somebody said I have been running from pillar to post since last week just because I'm in need of that Ototelele. The voice notes. And where they say this is her daughter. Somebody said actors will always be actors. Mama, you don't have money, but as a matron for Ikore. This is another thing I should have even put. I just saw this one. Actors will always be actors. Mama, you don't have money, but as a matron for Ikore, you kill cow for them every year. Adiola, your biological daughter, is in Mali, and you talk time to time with her. Naibele carry you go church, and you are staying in a 2-bedroom apartment in the church. Okay, now let us listen to the interview she did 6 months ago. Just a part of it. Somebody said, if she said, Biola, if you see me, Motiru. Okay, she anytime you read ju ẹni tó rù. Ṣé woman yẹn ju ẹni tó rù lójú yín gbà tẹ́ rí wọn tí Biola mú dandan lọ sókè. Even Biola Jimu gan, she was walking normally. This is how she has always been walking because she has bakasi, very big bakasi. She has very, very big bakasi. So ordinarily, what I expect, the problem I know she's likely to have is knee problem because of her bum. While watching the interview yesterday in a friend's house, he said he wanted to send 1 million to her. I told him to relax, that we should investigate very well. As this program is on, I immediately shared with my auntie. Oh, with my auntie Aduni. Ami Oderio, Baba God will be with you. I've been a journalist for 25 years. I told my friend Biola needs to investigate very well before coming on here. I didn't even see that you sent it to me. I know Awalata sent it to me. I said, won't you talk on Jumoke George? And I was like, I said I saw it. At least they have started raising help for her. So that was my own. I didn't even bother. I didn't even want to talk about it. You understand? But when I now try to Google, I saw interview 6 months ago. I said, how can somebody that says she's been healed and homeless for the past 6 months, 6 years, dress this way? And while she was at that interview, she never told that person that he has issues. Okay, Auntie Aduni, I saw Celestial Reality Check page. I saw it. Shebi is about the missing daughter. I be on to release the update to me. Emma worry anything will mark with him. I get information nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ mark pé. Ma get update nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀, má worry. Tó máa fún mi ní gbogbo expo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. So Biola ni kó bọ́ta. Celestial Reality Kit ẹ̀ tún lórúkọ àwọn yẹn náà. CRC. Okay. So kila one. So I know I saw it briefly, but Mioka. Okay, they said update missing daughter of Jumoke George. She's alive and healthy in Mali. They said we embarked on some investigation and we got some update to share as a good news for all Celestial Church of Christ. Information reaching us confirmed that Adiola left Nigeria 4 years ago. Shengo, 4 years ago to search for greener pastures, as reported by her mom on the interview with Talk to Bobby. Okay? On contact, our contact got to Mali in search of Diola and we got to speak with her. So that means she knows her daughter was in Mali or what? Is it that so she knows her daughter was in Mali because according to what I'm reading here, they said our contact got to Mali in search of Diola. So she knows her daughter was in Mali. She was the one that disclosed that according to what we are reading. CRC put a call through to MC Jumoke George this morning at about 8 a.m. USA time, and she responded. She was informed that her daughter Deola is alive, healthy, and all right at Mali. She was counseled not to allow her daughter's whereabouts become a burden on her health condition. She appreciated us and prayed for us. This was put up 1 hour ago. Àwọn other people here, àwọn tó máa táṣìírí làwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀. So it's a different people talking about the updates. All gbogbo updates is what we'll be looking for. Now, let us listen to the interview. Let's talk on the interview that she had with 6 months ago. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ díẹ̀ lára rẹ̀.
Ká má ṣe bà tẹ́ḿpìlì Ọlọ́run jẹ́. Take control. Ìgbà tó wá jẹ́ kálukú àmọ́.
A whopping 82% of people in the U.S. don't.
Hold on, mo fẹ́ yọ advert yẹn kúrò.
Láti ilẹ̀ látọdún tó ti pẹ́.
Okay, hold on. I just saw a comment. Oyenike said, I went to check her Instagram page to verify the timeline of 6 years of being homeless, but it's not adding up. Thank you, Oyenike. Thank you for this comment. Viola ló máa jáde ṣàlàyé. Because if Viola can bring two people that are questionable, that their interview have become questionable. The first time was that girl, Tolajan Basun. And the girl, she said the girl by herself. After people have contributed and everything. Because I wonder, I said, Viola, you are bringing somebody out with this kind of problem. And you bring their faces out raw. I said, something is not okay. They say they are in contact. If you are just coming in, you can watch the video from the beginning. Me, in much time, Emma Binu. I just play a voice note that was released that she know where her daughter is. That she communicates with the daughter on a daily basis. I just played the voice note.
Ìṣòro wípé àfikún pupa o náà máa lò wọ́n. Mi lè parọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú industry wa láàrin.
That's an interview.
Ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ dáadáa. Wow. Ṣùgbọ́n bóyá ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ wípé ìbí yàtọ̀. Ìbí tí àwọn tó bí mi irú ẹ̀kọ́ tí wọ́n fún mi.
Mi ò kàn ráyè ni because I didn't plan to do this. When I saw the interview, I was like, you need to see how well dressed she is 6 months ago. So at what point did she become homeless? That is the question. She said 6 years ago, 5 to 6 years ago, she has been homeless. And she was well dressed for that interview. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ro nǹkan dáadáa o. The daughter that is missing has suddenly showed up. She's in Mali doing well. One of her daughter has a house that she has built in Ibadan. And she lives in 2-bedroom flats. Biola ni kó lọ ṣe investigation. Biola ni kó lọ ṣe investigation. The question we should even be asking kó tó di gbogbo eléyìí was how did she manage tó fi wà homeless? Anyway, mi ò kúnkún dáwó ń bẹ̀ so ìwọ̀nba ní tiwa. Transparency la kò fẹ́. You know, tá bá ń sọ wípé àwọn kan ń gbáyàn, different method náà lè fi gbáyàn. This is another interview she had 5 months ago. She never mentioned it. This is another interview 5 months ago with Kunle Afod. Bíọ́lá yìí máa tún iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe o. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ máa tú di wọ́n á tú. Ẹni sùúrù mo fẹ́ pè yàn kan. Hold on. Mo fẹ́ pè yàn kan. Mo ń bọ̀ o. Mo fẹ́ pè yàn kan. Anyway, wọ́n mọ̀ pé free money pọ̀ dáadáa lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó wà ní diaspora. Arimodupe, get off my page. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ba Nàìjíríà jẹ́ nìyẹn. Things should not be investigated, Abi. When there is controversy, it should not be investigated. They should not be questioned. And the same you want to hold government for everything. Abi? We are not saying people should not help her, but does she truly need the help or she came out to lie? That is the question. àwọn tó máa fún mi ní info yẹn ni máa pè wọ́n àwọn tó ń tún di wọ́n máa tún di wọ́n jáde ni máa pè later she's not picking. So Biola needs to come out. The same thing. Tọ́lọ́mọ kan kú tọ́mọ yẹn ò kú. We cannot just be looking at. We are the one messing up things by ourselves. Don't you know what is going on now? Don't you know what is going on among our people? Wọ́n àwọn èèyàn òróyìnbó gba ara wa náà ń gbáǹsìn and with different methods. Me, I'm not saying she gba somebody but we are saying our story is not adding up. Our story is not adding up, and this is not the first time Biola is doing a case like that is questionable. This is not the first time. Don't share podcast. When Kilonje VDM came out, was it not VDM that scattered Nedu's case? Nedu fake podcast. Was it not VDM to expose Nedu? That all his podcasts are lies. He will be the one to tell people what they will say to attract sympathy and views. Was investigation carried out? Àwa náà ṣàn raise here fún àwọn èèyàn bí. Àná alánà mo yìí gbé kíní ìyá tán sọ pé ó kú sí London. Mo yìí gbé jáde mi ò mọ̀ wọ́n rí. But I asked them, send me evidence and everything that the mama pai. Wọ́n dẹ̀ send there. Ẹni tó bá ń kwa ní kó má dá. Dẹ̀ ní kó má investigate. Àwọn tó ń dẹ̀ mọ̀ wọ́n ti pè mí. Wọ́n ní lóòótọ́ ni màmá yẹn kú. Tọ́n bá wá rí enough owó, nobody will teach them. Wọ́n á sìn yà sí ní London ń bẹ̀ yẹn. But we should ask questions. That is what we are saying. Are you saying anybody can come out and put up crying faces? Is that what we are saying? Are we saying people should come to the public and deceive the people and we will not question it? The same way Agbala Gabriel in Josi, Eni Kama Soro. At the end of the day, Agbala Gabriel is getting richer and getting richer. Who are the people? The property he said he's buying. He's buying properties in his own name for people. Tó bá ti yá wọn lé wọn dànù. Or kó yọ níjà. The property will become his own. Honestly, we are just one kind people to get we don't question things. Especially because we live in abroad. They feel any extra owó because by the time you change it, I contributed. Is all that matters to you. You don't even know if the people asking you to contribute are using the money for something else. Mi ò ní ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ń dáwọ́ lórí page tèmi náà. Tẹ́ bá feel pé ó wà questionable, ẹ pè mí. Call me to it. Ẹ fà mí. If I raise any money, tí ò yẹ kí n raise. Transparency, honesty is what we are asking for. People that are contributing the money. Owó inú òtútù ni ló pọ̀ jù nínú ẹ̀. A mọ̀ pé àwọn ará Nàìjíríà náà ń dáwó. But some people are coming out with some narrative. Then it calls for questioning. It calls for questioning. We're not saying people should not help. We are not saying people should not help. But ṣé nǹkan tó ń gbé wá, ṣé òótọ́ ni is what we are asking. Ṣé nǹkan tó ń gbé wá? Wọ́n ní màmá yìí ń bọ́ wọn sọ̀rọ̀. Why did she lie? She has not spoken to her children. If it is true, what they said is true. Ohun rẹ̀ now, ẹ gbọ́ voice note yẹn again. Ṣé ń gbọ́ṣẹ́? Ṣé rí báyìí? Àwọn èèyàn ti ń send nǹkan sí mi. Wọ́n ní this is 2024. Wọ́n ní this is 2024. So at what point? Then if she says she's going down, that she's losing, I want to rule. Age comes with Kenyan rule. And you can sora. As you age, you will start going down, either you like it or not. Except you are not LD. If you are LD, as you are aging, you are going down gradually. You cannot continue to be fat forever. Kò possible. Ẹni tó age kan tí ò ní kéré sí ni. Tó bá wá láwọn rú nsìn. She's almost 60, if not 60. So it's expected. Kan rú. Ṣé wọ́n sick lóòótọ́? Ṣé wọn ò nílé lóòótọ́? Ṣé church náà ń gbé lóòótọ́? Àwọn kan sọ wọ́n every year non donate cow fún church wọn. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé church ló ní kó play stunt yẹn ńkọ́. Come on now. They say the daughter speaks to her every day. Ṣé ẹ̀gbọ́n gbà tá play ẹ̀ ni? Ṣé bóun rèé? Ẹ̀gbọ́n gbà tá play ẹ̀ ń sìn ni. Tọ́lọ́mọ máa ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ lójoojúmọ́. Ṣé ká tún play? Okay, somebody sent a message to me and said, this is 2024 when she introduced her new business. Ẹ yẹ kí n lọ wò. (2024), that is last year. Wọ́n náà introduce business kan tó ń ṣe. 2024, irú business wo ni? Tó bá jẹ́ church ló organize yìí pé ó yá, màmá, ẹ bá wa raise owó fún public. A ní ẹ̀kọ́ tó ní ẹ má worry. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n pè wọ́n. Tó bá ní ẹ má worry, let me call them. Kàn wá ṣe interview fún mi. At what point no become homeless? If she's introducing a business in 2024, just last year. At what point? When you're normal konru, she's aging. When you are aging, you don't go fat, you go down. At what point? 26 years ago, she has been homeless. Okay, I should play the voice note again. Okay, let me play it. Kí Bíọ́lá jáde kó wá ṣàlàyé bó ṣe jẹ́. Let me play it again.
Òun ni pé wáì tí ẹ ṣe sọ fún màmá pé irọ́ tán fẹ́ pa yẹn ti pọ̀ jù. Ìpè Díọlá, ẹ ṣe máa sọ pé Díọlá sọnù nígbà tí Díọlá ò sọnù.
They released the picture of the girl.
Ẹ mọ nǹkan tí mo ṣe ń bá yín jà lé lórí. Òun ni pé wáì tí ẹ ṣe sọ fún màmá pé irọ́ tán fẹ́ pa yẹn ti pọ̀ jù. Ìpè Díọlá, ẹ ṣe máa sọ pé Díọlá sọnù nígbà tí Díọlá ò sọnù. Tẹ́ ń bá Díọlá sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ mọ bí tí Díọlá wà.
Why didn't you? Chengbo, they asked me to remove the interview. To remove the frame that she wants to have an interview. That one never knew it was drama or whatever they want to play. Any suru.
Ẹ mọ nǹkan tí mo ṣe ń bá yín jà lé lórí. Òun ni pé wáì tí ẹ ṣe sọ fún màmá pé irọ́ tán fẹ́ pa yẹn ti pọ̀ jù. Ìpè Díọlá, ẹ ṣe máa sọ pé Díọlá.
Why didn't you tell Mama that the lie she's trying to lie is too much? Why will you lie that you have not spoken to Diola in a long while? Why did you lie? When you know you speak to Diola every day. Any suru. Hello, àbúrò. Mo wà lórí live stream. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ìyá yẹn? Ṣé mo lè gbé ẹ sí speaker àbí kí n kọ gbọ́ nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ? Jẹ́ n gbé ẹ sí speaker. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ìyá yẹn? Ọdún ẹni mo ti rí update. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀?
This is what really happened. There time kan wà tí wọ́n lọ sí church. So wọ́n wá lọ ìgbélé fún wọn pé kó máa gbé ní church. Wọ́n ṣe sọ fún wọn nìyẹn pé kó wà ní church. Wọ́n dẹ̀ wà ní church. Along the line kan lọ́kọ́ kan sùn ní church tẹ́lẹ̀ tólùṣọ́ yẹn ni pé kó máa gbé bẹ̀. So olùṣọ́ yẹn wá ti dàgbà báyẹn wá ní pé káwọn move sókè pé káwọn wà ń sálẹ̀. Wọ́n wá fún wọn ní 2 bedroom. Àwọn lọ́ furnish gbogbo 2 bedroom yẹn tó ń gbé.
Ta ló furnish ẹ̀?
Ìyá yẹn.
Ìyá Jumoke George.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ló fowó ẹ̀ furnish ẹ̀. Ìgbà wo náà yan ìgbélé yẹn fún wọn?
Wọ́n ti ń gbé ní church permanent. Church dẹ̀ ti jẹ́ kó máa gbé bẹ̀ yẹn forever tó máa fi jáde lọ láyé.
Okay, gẹ́gẹ́ bí bona fide strong member.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Apart from ìgbélé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Okay.
Ibẹ̀ church lọ ní kó máa gbé.
Okay.
Then in that church, kò ń ṣe pé kíni we made different calls to that church yesterday. Wọ́n sọ pé àwọn ọlọ́mọ ara màálù fún wọn lọ́dọọdún tó bá ń ṣèkórè.
Ìyẹn ìyá tó lóun ò nílé.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ló ra màálù fún church lójoojúmọ́, the same church tó ń sọ yìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, every year.
Okay.
Wọ́n ra màálù fún wọn.
Okay.
Ìyẹn kan. Ọmọ tó sọ wípé àwọn ò rí. Àwọn àtọmọ yẹn máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ wọn ò agree.
Okay. Kì í ṣe pé bóyá wọn ò bá ọmọ sọ̀rọ̀ wọn kàn agree pẹ̀lú ọmọ yẹn ni.
Wọ́n agree pẹ̀lú ọmọ kò ń ṣe pé wọ́n wá ọmọ tó bá wá ọmọ wá ti wá wanted àbọ̀mọ́ sọnù.
Mo ń gbọ́ ẹ.
Abíámọ̀ ò lè máa wọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ kó keep quiet for years.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Then from what the driver said àti lady kan báyìí tọ́jọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ voice note tí mo gbé sórí Facebook.
Tí mo rí lórí page ẹ.
Tó wà lórí page mi. Ìyẹn sọ wípé wọn ò sọ fóun pé wọn máa parọ́ tó yẹn. Pápá ní pé kóun yọ fíìmù kó òun ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n sọ pé òun fẹ́ ṣe interview kóun ò mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe nìyẹn.
Mo ń gbọ́ ẹ, mi fẹ́ interrupt ẹni.
There is nothing wrong kí o wá sí public láti wá tọrọ owó bọ̀ yín ò ní láti parọ́. Ìgbà tó wá parọ́ tó gbogbo church wá wò pé ẹ wá sá kúrò ní church láti jọ yẹn.
Wọ́n ti sá kúrò ní church.
Wọ́n ti sá kúrò ní church bọ́ ẹ ṣe interview tán.
So ìyá ò sí church mọ́ báyìí.
Ìyá ò sí church.
Ìwọ ọmọ church yẹn.
Àdírẹ́sì wà tẹ́wá tó.
Now, so ṣé wọ́n nílé tí wọ́n tó ń gbé?
Wọ́n rented apartment ló ń gbé kó tó lọ sí church.
Okay.
It was a rented apartment. But pẹ́sẹ̀ lè máa fún yín, wọ́n máa fún ẹ láwọn mẹ́sẹ̀gì kan tó bá ti apply sense ibẹ̀ ló máa darúgbó sí.
No, go ahead, come again.
Sẹ̀lẹ̀, ọmọ Sẹ̀lẹ̀ ni mí. Tó bá fún ẹ láwọn mẹ́sẹ̀gì kan tó bá fọpọlọ sí Sẹ̀lẹ̀ ló máa gbé forever.
So
ẹni tọ́lọ́hún ò pè wọ́n á máa sọ fún ẹ tọ́lọ́hún pè ẹ́ pé kò wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kó wàá máa wà ní ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì wàá máa lọ wàá máa bọ̀ Sẹ̀lẹ̀ ló ní pátá yẹn lọ́wọ́.
So bóyá wọ́n fún yà ní mò ń gbọ́ ẹ.
Ìgbélé pé ọmọ àgbà máa fún yàn message pé wà ní church kò máa ṣe báyìí.
So from what the little. Okay, now I'm getting something now from what you are saying now. Yes, now I'm getting something. Ìgbà wo náà ṣó o ní àìdí àgbà tó ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìgbélé yẹn.
Àwọn tí wọ́n church kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ 3-4 years o.
Ìyá ti wá go broke. Ó ti yé mi sìn. So it's making sense. Now it's making sense. Which was what I suspected initially ìgbà tí mò ń wo fídíò yẹn. Ipe ṣé kìí ṣe pé ìyá yìí ìgbà tó ń fún ní gbélé tó ń gbé ibẹ̀ kò rí owó mọ́ láti jẹun lọ títí no ṣe púùlù stọ́ǹtì yìí.
People come out to tell people help me ẹ kú jẹ́ mẹ́ta o mò ń sì kàbáwọn kan bọ̀ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan wà ó jẹ́ kó mọ̀ páṣírí ẹ̀ máa tú. Ọmọ wọn yẹn sọ wípé òun ò mọ iye òun dìgbà tóun di 12 years.
Ìyẹn ọmọ wọn tí wọ́n sọ pé àwọn tí ò bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tí ò tán parọ́ pé. You have the what?
I have the voice record on my phone.
Send it sí mi jọ.
Màá fún yín ẹ trust me.
Say I will trust àbúrò mi. Send it sí mi. So from what is going on that I can really deduce from the old story is that she was asked to stay in church for ìgbélé láti bí some years ago. Ìgbélé yẹn means they lè jáde ò lè lọ jẹun níbì kankan. Ìyá was there.
No, lè jáde tó bá jáde náà church ló máa padà sí.
Church ló tún máa padà sí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, you can go anywhere you want.
Okay, wọ́n máa ń jáde.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, wọ́n ń jáde náà. Wọ́n lọ ń ṣe movie. Wọ́n ń ṣe movie dáadáa náà.
Everything is getting clear now. Ọlọ́run ayọ̀yà.
Wọ́n ṣe movie kò ń ṣe pé bí yẹn wọ́n lè sọ pé àwọn òṣèré wọ́n ṣe movie wọ́n ń rówó náà.
So after the whole show.
Come and disgrace Celestia the way she's doing. What she did is wrong.
Okay, ní àwọn Celestial reality check, you know, if you are interested, because I know that Celestial reality check is with integrity. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni. Wọ́n wá rọ́mọ ló. Okay, now it's clear. So it is not as if the child is lost. They are not really in good terms, but they talk regularly.
But they talk.
They talk regularly. Now, ọmọ kejì yẹn ńkọ́? Ọmọ kejì yẹn ńkọ́? Báńkà lọmọ kejì.
Báńkì ló ti ń ṣiṣẹ́.
Ṣé yẹn ò help màmá ẹ̀ ni?
Tẹ bá gbọ́ ní interview tọ́tọ́ ní gbèsè táwọn jẹ́ ti pọ̀ jù káwọn má jẹ́ kọ́mọ yẹn go bankrupt.
So public ni kó wá bá wọn sọ gbèsè tán lọ jẹ tí wọ́n lọ tọrùn ara wọn bọ̀. Ó ti yé mi. Èwo wá ní rọ́pà wọn síìkì because wọn look like ẹni tó síìkì lójú èmi. The only thing ni wípé àgbà ti ń dé.
Last year, if I can remember, maybe last year or this year, mo rí wọn lórí Instagram tó ń polówó slimming tea.
Èèyàn kan sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. èèyàn kan send ẹ̀ sí mi pé wọ́n yí ìpolówó ọjà ní last week ní last few months ago èèyàn kan ṣẹ̀ send ẹ̀ sí mi.
pé kíní kan ṣàn pápálọpẹ́ streaming yẹn tó ń polówó ẹ̀.
So ìyá ti fo gbogbo owó ra màálù tán. Bábí send the voice note yẹn bá pè ẹ́ tí bá ṣe tán. Bí ṣe ní tábí àwọn nǹkan mo ní nǹkan kan hard up lọ́rọ̀ yìí kẹ́ ẹ̀ nǹkan kan hard up kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ kẹ́ nígbà bá sọ fún yín ẹ rọra rìnrìn kèrìndò kiri ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì. Apparently ìyá ti fi gbogbo owó ṣòwò ìkórè wàhálà dé. Fatima Ọmọtayọ̀ àwọn wo ló ń bá wí on top somebody matter ní kíni kàdákẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ẹ máa gba owó lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn náà mò ń béèrè ní o kéèyàn kan mess up láìfẹ́ kó wá bọ́ta náà mo béèrè ní o. This is somebody that at a point was anchoring 3 shows at a go on big TV stations. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? There was a time she was anchoring program with Alade Aromire. There was a time she was doing program with Baba Gboyin. There was a time she was anchoring a show tó jẹ́ pé ó máa ń gbé àwọn oríṣiríṣi celebrities wá. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ó bímọ oníṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́. How did he get to this stage? A máa béèrè. Àwọn tó ń dáwọ́ òwò lẹ̀ even táwọn go bá rò. It is the same thing we are talking about pastors. Kí lẹ mean by that? Èèyàn kan ló rán wọn ṣẹ́ nìkan lọ sùn gbélé sí church. Why did she come out lying? Wípé àwọn ò ráwọn ọmọ wọn. Àwọn ò ráwọn ọmọ. Báwo lọmọ ṣe wọ debt because of her? Tọ́mọ òfin wá fẹ́ fún wọn ní nǹkan kan mọ́. Ẹ yẹ ká sọ̀rọ̀ síbi tọ́rọ̀ wà kẹ́lòmí lè learn from it. À ń béèrè question ni. Fọláṣadé, àǹtí Àdùnní ẹ má jẹ́ ká judge. Judge à ń béèrè questions. Before concluding on the matter, voice notes are coming out already. CIA Celestial Reality, àwọn náà ń ṣe investigation wọn. They might not come out with the whole truth, but they are doing some investigations already. Wọ́n ti ń ṣe investigation yẹn kan ló ní kán lọ fowó. À ń béèrè ni. Ẹ wọ ẹ kóra yín sọ̀hún. Téèyàn bá ń béèrè question ó ń judge nìyẹn. Ẹ máa sunkún don't stop judging. Continue to cry stop judging. Everybody does not have the same brain tẹ́ni. Iṣẹ́ ogun ẹ̀ ló kárí irú ọpọlọ tẹ́ni. Tẹ́ ẹ lè béèrè question. Tọ́n bá béèrè question wọ́n judge nìyẹn. À ń sọ wípé kán bọ́ta pẹ̀lú gbogbo allegations yìí. Let her come out. Kán wá ṣàlàyé. Why tán kúrò ní church immediately tán gbowó tán? Why did she leave the church? Immediately people started donating to her. All over 5 million non donate fún wọn. Why did she leave the church? Ṣèbọn ní church làwọn ń gbé láti 7 years àbí 6 years. Why did she leave the church? Wọ́n wá fi church raise owó. À ń sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn pastor kan yé gba owó. Biola, this is the second time I'm having problem with people you are bringing on your podcast. This will eléyìí máa rob integrity rob you of your integrity. It will rob you of your integrity. The first time you brought out a young girl, then the girl wants to buy herself. Ipe kini kan ṣẹlẹ̀ sí, people donated. Few days after, you said the girl don't buy. I remember I said the girl no buy, but she wá náà nìyẹn tẹ́sí pé Aunty Adini, you can judge too much. Aunty Adini, instinct tèmi ò ń parọ́. Instinct mi ò ń parọ́. When I feel uncomfortable with something, trust me, that what I'm saying is going to be right. I say something, God bless you, Joy Zacchaeus. Wọ́n náà ti sá kúrò ní church ló máa kó bá yín. She doesn't want to share the loot with the church. Ìyá ò fẹ́ share owó pẹ̀lú church. Ìyá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe rí àbírọ́ ni ẹ bá wa ṣàlàyé. Help us to ṣàlàyé. Is it true or is it lie? We are not judging. We are asking questions. We do not judge, but we ask on this show. We dey ask questions. Okay, somebody said the third time. Jọkẹ́ Olúbòkun. Which one is the first time? Ẹ jẹ́ n pè yín. Méjì lèmi mọ̀, I only know of 2. That lady that she brought out that said she sleep with a lot of men. And few days after, she said the girl has spied. I say na lie. The girl no spy. This is how many of you came at me and said, this Adini can judge. This Adini will never see anything good. Because I'm a logical thinker. I am not sentimental. I don't base my thinking, my decisions on emotions or sentiments. I said something is not right about that girl's story. I don't believe that girl's story. I said that's a lie. How can you say you are sleeping with 20 men in a day? And you bring out your face boldly to come and say that bullshit. At the end of the day, they said the girl pie. The girl pie. Somebody said she cannot share it with church because church have collected their own. Church ló yìí máa tú àṣírí ìyá yìí gbẹ̀yìn. Àwọn tó máa wádìí àwádìí. Kán bọ́ta kán wá sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn tó máa bá wa wádìí àwádìí fún wa. Ẹni sùúrù. Ṣé báwo ni wọ́n pè yìí? Ara àṣẹlẹ́lẹ́ ni yìí. Wọ́n á tú wọn jáde. Bọ́rọ̀ ṣe jẹ́. Bọ́rọ̀ ṣe jẹ́. The people that are contributing money, if you can say we should continue to talk about pastors collecting money, why should we not talk about this? We are only asking questions. How did it happen? Báwo ló ṣe jẹ́? Ṣé fún wọn ní gbélé? Ṣé wọ́n ń pa ẹran lọ́dọọdún màálù fún chọ́ọ̀chì? Ṣé wọ́n bọ́mọ sọ̀rọ̀? Ọ̀wọ́n bọ́mọ sọ̀rọ̀. Wọ́n lọ ń bọ́mọ sọ̀rọ̀ every day. Wọ́n not rearrange the first interview tó máa ṣe. They rearrange the house so they will not know she can pretend. We are only asking questions. Somebody said this is the fourth time she is having questionable guests. Me, I only know of two. Since that incident of that lady, I stopped watching her videos. I personally, because one error says a lot. Because that was how, when they said that girl pie, she came out. And I was saying, did you go to the place? Because this girl I'm seeing lying down looks like somebody that is sleeping. She herself by herself lie herself down. Who took the picture? Is that how she's supposed to be? If somebody drink poison, if he won't pie, they pie like that. They not go meet them in a very neat arrangement. I said something wasn't hard enough. Biola, did you go to the place? Where is the girl? Show us in the mortuary. Show us that the girl has been taken to hospital and has been taken into mortuary. How can you just throw picture into the public and be crying that the girl is dead? And after that, they came and they say the girl is not pie. The girl did not pie. I say, I say, you see? I say, you see? But when I was talking, this is how many of you came. And say, I didn't stop judging her, stop shaking it. And because Omonumini Biola, she's like a junior sister. And she's one of the people that I actually love in that industry too. You know? So I just say, I beg, kò kàn mí. Ẹ jẹ́ kó máa tarọ́ fún yín, tó máa tarọ́ fún yín, kò kàn mí. But irú àgbàlagbà báyìí, irú àmà ganu sí eléyìí. We go ganu sí elderly people own. We go ganu see elderly people. Because if elderly people will be doing this kind of a thing that is questionable, then what do we want to tell the younger ones? How do we put the younger ones to do the right thing? The younger ones will do double of what we are doing. That is what we don't want. Already our society is a messed up society. Kemo Blonsky said, ẹ̀yin ti diaspora only donation is sọnù. Very funny story. Very funny story. 6 months ago, ìyá gẹ́gẹ́lẹ́ gẹ́ngẹ́lẹ́. Wọ́n gẹ́gẹ́lẹ́. Gẹ́lẹ́ yẹn dúró pẹ́ńpẹ́ lórí dáadáa. She was bubbling in that interview, smiling. Wọ́n tún fọwọ́ gbọ́yàn jò níbẹ̀. She even carry her boys. They jump her boys up and down inside the interview. I said, this body language does not look like somebody going through something 6 months ago. I said, what's going on? Only for me to come to Facebook. I begin see different caption. Update. I said, no, this can't be this woman. No. I love this woman too much for this kind of a thing to come from, to be, for her to become questionable. This is our age group. We go ganu see. Tó bá kan tàwọn ọmọdé, ẹ lọ yanjú ẹ̀ bó ṣe wù yín. She say she advertised a product she's selling few months ago. Ẹ wá ní ara ìyá òyà. Ó wà homeless láti 4 years ago. Báwo náà ṣe gbà yín handicap anyway? sọ pé ó ti lọ tó bá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o. I am not concluding yet. We are updating, we are waiting for more updates. Sọ pé ó ti lọ, if it is true. They say 5 million don't go, over 5 million. Why did she leave the church? Is it okay? If you are not thinking about it, somebody said she's been homeless for the past 6 months. So immediately they contributed that money. Wọ́n ti rent ilé lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. Wọ́n ti move sínú ilé. Wọ́n yìí máa bá wa get inú picture bí tó ń gbé ní Celeste tó ń gbé yẹn. She was living in 2-bedroom apartment in that Cele. Níbi tó ń gbé wọn sí. Wọ́n yìí máa get picture ẹ̀ jáde. Ọmọ wọn lélẹ́yìí now. They say she has another child that is a banker, that is rich. They bought the other mama car. Somebody said she was at Priscilla's wedding, well dressed. Really? Nigeria. Nigeria, oh. Àwọn oníṣẹ́rìtì sọdún. I didn't know they bought the woman car. The woman, yeah, I know it's a shame because she said she doesn't have children and all that. So that one, I was like, oh my God. You know, our own situation is different. She didn't ask for money. I think people just decided to contribute for that one. But ilé ìtàn wá sọ wípé wọn ò rí lé gbé. Ebi ń pa wọ́n sick, ìyà ń jẹ wọ́n. Ṣé ìyà ń jẹ wọ́n lóòótọ́ is our question. Ṣé wọn ò rí lé gbé is our question. Ṣé wọ́n ní problem lóòótọ́ is our question. Our child is missing. Is it true? Our other daughter, does she have another daughter that is rich and has a house, that has built her own house? Majority àwọn tó contribute owó fún wọn. I saw somebody contributed 2,000 naira. Ṣáwọn ọmọ àwọn yẹn wọ́n ti ẹ̀ ní mọ́tò débi pé wọ́n á ní ilé láwọn tó contribute owó. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa bára ká máa láàánú pẹ̀lú ara wa now. Some of you, I saw one of the people that said, I have contributed 2,000. I want to be contributing to 2,000 every week. I am not buoyant. That person said, I am not buoyant. Biola, jáde kó ṣàlàyé, investigate. And remember, as you are doing your investigation, people that know her very well, the church she left, how did they get to know that she has left the church? Lady Tem, thank you. Ori Oyinmomo, and that is where I got to see her video on Oyinmomo. She was looking very good. She was even playing, carrying her breast up, you know, making jokes. Social media, ila ma fi straighten ọpọlọ gbogbo ara wa. Shalani. Good news, oh. Ẹ̀yin ará mi. You know, last night I came out. Kí lorúkọ ọmọ wa yìí? Aboki Elédùmarè. He has paid some of the money. Is remaining 30,000. Hello? The guy has paid part of the money this morning. And NBC has reported the case. Both of them were at the police station this morning. She reported the case, and they have asked him to write write a statement that she would never go near the guy, the girl. She said he said he was only joking, that he didn't mean it that way, you know. And he sent me a voice note. He called me, but I was still sleeping. But he sent me a voice note. Me now, mo ń bá ṣeré ni o, mo ṣe kinní kan ni o, and said he have sent part of the money. Hello guys, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lọ. Which kind joke be that? I wonder. He said he was joking, but he has paid part of the money. Is remaining 30,000. The money they are dragging him for, he don't quickly go find them. He don't pay them. So I've taken the video down on my page. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wá lọ. Mo fẹ́ máa lọ bí iṣẹ́. 3 ni máa kúrò nílé. I mean before 3 ni máa kúrò nílé. Kí ni time? Okay, 1:30. All right, mo yìí ní time díẹ̀. Yay! Ó lágbára. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó ti lóhun ò ṣe nǹkan kan fún Bísí, kò òun ò ní nǹkan, òun ò ṣe anything fún òun, kàn halẹ̀ mọ́ ni o. Kó lè fohùn lẹ̀ o. Bóhun, I was only joking o. I didn't mean to hurt her. I'm not going to hurt her. Anyway, let's take it that he means what he said. All right. Sometimes people say rubbish nonsense, and I've told him that was an expensive joke. Don't ever do that again. Especially at this dispensation where anything can happen. I've told him. I said that was a crazy joke. That was a crazy joke. Yeah, ó ti fẹ́ san tán kún 30,000 péré. So I want to confirm. I'm yet to confirm, but that was what ẹ jẹ́ kí n tiẹ̀ pè kí n béèrè. So that you know á gbọ́. So thank you all for your support. The little we can do, we are doing it. Àwo ò fẹ́. Ahẹ́n. 5 million donated. Ìyá oníyà. Wọ́n wá fi gèlè sórí. So they said our business is, the name of our business, Mama's business, Jumoke, real Jumoke George. The name of our business is Belmont Stitches. Is our clothing line on Instagram. Àtúntì bá yín polówó ọjà free of charge. Dub Young, me lè ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ pọ̀. I may not do Olaleye case again. Doing show is too stressful for me. So he said, announcing gbogbo ara ń ro mí because I did show twice yesterday. I was feeling body pain seriously. Was it even twice or 3 times? Belmont Stitches is the name of our clothing line, Mama's clothing line. She sells clothes, and that business she started it last year. Anyway, I don't do free advert for Mama. Mo fẹ́ pe BC kó confirm pé wọ́n rówó gbà. Where is her line? Yeah. Thank you, ma. It was out of anger, but I admit. Okay. Aboki Elédùmarè wọ́n náà ti kọ́gbọ́n bì kan. Fẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ kankan ṣubú. So be careful next time. Kó tó bá ń ṣe tó bá ń wo show mi. He has responded to my message. Àwa náà bímọ tiwa. A lè gbàdúrà kọ́ ọmọ ọlọ́mọ kí tiẹ̀ bàjẹ́. Ẹ ṣọ́ra ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́. Let me see if this girl will pick. Kó confirm pé wọ́n ti rówó gbà. Somebody say, how can someone cry from beginning of interview to the end, if not an actress? She called the... Anyway, me, I have not watched the interview. I was planning to. I only saw a clip of the interview, and I was planning to still go ahead and do that. One thing I know is that, you see this social media, this contribution thing, if you not take sense, do them. People will put you into trouble as the anchor. I remember we raised money for somebody, I don't want to mention her name, on this page. And you won't believe, despite how much we raised for her, she came to us that she has problem, and we did the raising. I won't mention. After raising, that person is still disturbing me. Mommy, Mo, you need the help. I know answer. Now every day, she dey drop voice messages. I know the answer. As long as you have leg and hand, you are not sick. Go and find something to do. Now in my room. Koma yimo. Awa no yimo ni tafi debi. Let's not be dishonest in our quest for help so as not to deter exactly genuine ones. Lady Tem, that is exactly my point. Nígbà táwọn kan bá ní ká má sọ̀rọ̀, tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn kan will come. We use the opportunity pé social media, you can get wàá jẹ lọ, ṣáà ti sunkún, just cry when you go. Wear one tattered cloth and just cry. You will jẹ lọ. How many of you remember, if it is not for social media, there was this lady that came out. Fúnmi Abọ́dúnrin, she's not living in the church. Wọ́n wà ní Ìgbélé náà wà. Ẹ wo fídíò yìí láti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ẹ má yọ mí lẹ́nu, mi lè máa repeat ara mi. Ìyá ò gbé church, Ìgbélé náà wà, wọ́n wà ní Ìgbélé ní church. Wọ́n ti kúrò ní church now. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n pay for the day Apampi. If you pay me for the day, I will come out twice. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n, let me tell you of kí ni mo fẹ́ sọ nsìn. Fúnmi Abọ́dúnrin ti jẹ́ gbàgbé nǹkan tí n fẹ́ sọ. Oh God. Mo fẹ́ sọ nǹkan kan sìn. How many of you remember the case of one girl that doesn't have, that has one leg or so, or bóyá kò lọ ẹsẹ̀ ni, that was selling pure water? That is how greedy our people are. After people contributed a lot of money for this girl, they contributed millions. She started pure water business. She now mounted cement up. Cement that many people that contributed cannot even, have never bought a bag in their life. She mounted the cement up. She was now saying she needs more money. You read Olueke, God bless you. She came out again. This was a girl that, hello, the money fún girl yẹn. The money they raised for that girl was more than 10 million. She built a place, started a pure water business, said she needed more money because she wanted to expand. I say, wonderful. Wonderful. If not for social media that scream on her head that day, she will still be collecting money till today. She will have gone, maybe after 1 year, she will come out again. After 2 years, she will come out again. But the way social media scream on her head that time, she quickly packed herself. And since then, we don't hear of her again. Whether she manage the money well, whether she no manage and well, nobody cares. But you have given more than enough to last you a lifetime. But because it was a free money, you think you can come back and continue to collect. The people giving you, some of them don't even have a block. The people giving you, some of them do not even have, they are owing rents. But out of empathy, out of sympathy, you people will come with tears. People will start donating. You think you now continue to take advantage of people. If we keep quiet, we don't question. Uche said, what is the difference with these people and scammer? So sad. You know, we don't talk, we don't question. People will take advantage of it. People are using every means. Okay, that reminds me. There was somebody that even called me that a lady is scamming people on social media with let me call her. Kagbon nkan tó sọ. Mi ti fẹ́ ṣe show yẹn. Mo fẹ́ gbọ́ nkan tó sọ pé ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. With kí ló ń porúkọ ẹ̀?
Okay, sir. Good evening, sir.
Cherry. Àwọn onílẹ̀ tún nìyẹn o. These are the land people. Land is now another form of scamming. Wọ́n á gbé yín lọ, wọ́n á fi fídíò wọ̀nyí. Look at our land. We have 100 acres. Can you see them? It's a dry land. You want plots? It's kinekan. If you know the cases of land, where people they bring in, answer no answer anybody. Because they work by me. They work by me. Ma ṣe show tó ń gbà mí gbogbo ara máa ro mí. Lè wá pa mí. Ẹni wọ́n bá gbá wọn gbàgbé. Different method. Because òyìnbó ò fàyè lẹ̀ mọ́. A dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé ìlú le oníkálùkù opportunity. But be truthful. If people want to give, they will give. Somebody said nothing like Igbele in Sele. You can be in Abo. Boya Abo no ni for 3, 7, 21 days. If it's more than that, then it becomes an arrangement between the church and the person involved. Thank you, Sarah. Awo kungun shara Sele. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá mọ̀ npa ẹ máa sọ comment yín síbẹ̀. Ṣé ń gbọ́ ṣé? Èmi ò ń shara Sele, mi ò mọ̀ npa ẹ. Okay, somebody said content creators too going into people's home asking them to ask for help on the media because of their own cause. Ah, really? Are you for real? What? Mi ò gba kọ́bọ̀ rí tí n bá bá àwọn èèyàn raise owó. I don't even collect it in my own account. Ẹni tó bá need help ní kẹsàn. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí n tiẹ̀ fọwọ́ bọ irú owó bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Wonderful. What? Ẹ má dènà fáwọn tó ń jẹ, don't need the genuine help. Oh. This is unfair. Oh. Anyway. Because I know a lot of people that have said, Auntie, I don't contribute on social media anymore. I said, why? He said, no. He said, maybe somebody like you that I know how you operate. He said, every other person, Ẹ má jẹ́ ká dènà fáwọn ẹlòmíì. And I will enjoy Biola to please. Biola should please do your due diligence. People love you. People like you. Má jẹ́ kán bá 70-30 ni. Irọ́ o, Àríkẹ́. 70-30. 70-30. Yeah, Lady Time, that's another angle to look at. Eh? How you cash out though? No wonder. Some pages, the only thing they do is to raise money. Eh? So who will take 70? The person that cry. The person that is talking will take 30. Abi is the person that cried that will take 30. Who is taking 30? Who is taking 70? Ah! Mo gbé. But that's not funny. No, that's not right. Kò dáa o. We are complaining about government not doing right. We are complaining about scammers. We are complaining about 419. What is the difference? That's unfair. Abba, you guys are making money on content already now, especially in Taiwan, Nigeria. You are making serious money than our abroad. Because owó yẹn tẹ́ bá gbà tẹ́ ṣe sí náírà ilẹ̀ máa rọ́. Ha! Adéwùnmí. Somebody said, 60 to 40. Eh? Dry smoke. Who is taking 60? Who is taking 40? Oh, let it care. Oh, nene. Or 50-50. So if they raise like 5 million or 6 million, somebody will take 30,000. We need 30,000. Somebody will take 3 million. The other one will take 3 million. Oh, lágbára. The person that cry will take 70. The other person will wait talk, go collect 30. The crier 70. The other person 30. A lady on TikTok narrated how they use a situation to make over 1 million, only for the man to give the lady about 200 for medication. Wow. Naija o, báwo ni ìlú yẹn ṣe máa da? Tó bá yá, we blame the government. People that will say may Nigerian, no, we should say may Nigerians not happen to us, not because Nigeria is just a land. It's just a land. Who is asking is the child missing? Foluke, let me play the kini fun yin. Nigeria is just a land. Biola should not let these people stay now. People love her. People love what she's doing. She should be very careful. Investigate. Don't be carried away with emotions and empathy. Somebody like us that have empathy, we tend to be carried away. And if you're not careful, they will mess up your name. I learned in a hard way too. When I help a lady, sometimes ago, the first person I will raise money for on my page, that said she was stranded in Dubai, was it Libya or something? Libya. And she said she has a child in Nigeria. I was doing a show, Jeje, on that day. Sibling rivalry. Now she calling. Begin cry, tell us story. Now so all of us begin cry on that day. That was a very bitter experience for me. Where teach me serious lesson. And since then, you cannot come to me. I don't even answer everybody that comes. You may be in a year, maybe I will do once or twice, and that is it. Because I don't want wahala. And I don't want my name to be stained because I'm helping somebody. Because I don't know our people say, if you are not careful, that you're white, then go rub your white inside palm oil for you. We helped this lady only to find out that she was a scammer. She scammed us big time. We rent a house for her. Everything, give her money. At the end of the day, she wants to spoil my name. All the money, as at then, she said she doesn't have account in Nigeria, so we collected the money for her, and I remitted everything. What thing I want to take that kind of money do? I remitted everything. We rented a place. We paid for our daughter's. In fact, my own money that went into that project was over $300. My own money, Temi Gongon. $300. The clothes I bought for the daughter, dollar was not that expensive then. I bought clothes for the granddaughter. I showed the receipt then in my old page. The clothes was the dresses I bought for the baby, the newborn baby, with my own money was about almost 100,000 naira. Apart from that, we also paid for the hospital bill. Because she now wanted more. She came on social media. Now I bust her bubble. Now she begin lie on me. She wanted more. I said, that's it. I will not let you raise any cover on this social media. When I saw she was going around to other bloggers, I said, where is all the money we raised for you? We gave you money to go and start a business, about 200 and something. Abi, how much? What did you use the money for? She said the money is not enough. I said, really? We have paid house rent for you for 1 year and all those things. Now you come out again. So because I refused her raising money on social media, now she changed the story for me. She said me, I no give her money complete. I said, Oti reyan paro ọmọ kì í ṣe mi, orí ẹ burú. I spoiled the show. Kò lè gbàgbé mi láyé. I said, on this social media, nobody will give you a dime. You have leg. Your daughter has leg. What stops you from carrying food and be selling? Okay, aproko. Yeah, you know you warned me that time. That I should be careful. That was my first time of helping people. That thing taught me a bitter lesson about our people. She said the money was not enough. How much did we contribute for her? How much did we contribute? That me, I want to be monitoring her. I say monitor you. I don't even call you. You are the one that will call me. And because I said I'm taking you as a daughter, once a while I check on you and your daughter. And since I begin to suspect you are a scammer, I withdrew. The next thing I saw you, I said, you want to collect more money? Nobody will give you a dime. Now that one I can't become my enemy. But luckily enough, everywhere she went, people did not contribute for her. She went to Atumo Allah. Immediately Atumo Allah got to know that one driver. That one driver and come out. She now went to another blogger. You know, all these fracas blogger. Now that one won't come fight for her. Somebody said they should also question the mama of the church. Anyway, make we waka go. So, Biola, you have to come out. So, more information I get on this case, I will bring it out. I will do my findings. I will ask people questions. I really want to know why this is happening. I really want to know why this woman has to be involved in this kind of scandal. She's somebody that is reputable, that I think is reputable, respected, and this is too much to be heard of her. So, coupled with the fact she's one of my favorite actresses. I used to love her in those days. Her acting, her eloquency, and, you know, very good in acting. And no, the child is not missing. Okay, I said I was going to play a voice note. Don't base it. So we can now go. For those that are just coming in, one lo mo ò sọnù. One lo mo ò sọnù. Our child is not missing. This is it.
Ẹ mọ nǹkan tí mo ṣe bá yín jà lé lórí. Òun ni pé wáì tí ẹ ṣe sọ fún màmá pé irọ́ tán fẹ́ pa yẹn ti pọ̀ jù. Ìpè Díọlá, ẹ ṣe máa sọ pé Díọlá sọnù nígbà tí Díọlá ò sọnù. Tẹ́ ń bá Díọlá sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ mọ bí tí Díọlá wà.
Ẹ sọ fún mi pé kìíní ṣé alẹ́ ńgbà tí wọ́n ní kí n yọ fíìmù kọ́ wọn sí àwọn fẹ́ ṣe interview náà kò fún mi kan. Interview ni wọ́n kò fún mi. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní kí báwọn yọ fíìmù tó wà ní kìíní. Gbà tó ju pé.
Kí báwọn yọ fíìmù tó wà ń bọ̀.
Ṣé ti gbọ́? Can you hear?
Okay, so àti tí Bíọ́lá bá wọbẹ̀ wọn ni Bíọ́lá ò fi ní mọ̀ pé ilé wọn ni.
Ṣé ti gbọ́?
Planned work gidi ni. Ẹ mọ nǹkan tí mo ṣe bá yín jà lé lórí.
So somebody said, so there's another update that I read earlier that they said this is her daughter. They brought out the picture of her daughter. They said, somebody called in who knows them very well, who know the story very well. Somebody just called into the show, if you watch the show from the beginning, who explained that the daughter that is in Mali went to Mali 4 years ago, and with her knowledge, and she communicates with the daughter, but the daughter does not like her because she dropped the daughter as a minor. I have not gotten full story of that. I will ask. As a minor, and because of that, that girl has some resentment for her. The girl is in Mali, but the girl communicates with her according to what is obtainable online and what the caller said. The caller that know them and the church she was. So they said she has been in the church for the past 4 years because they said she should be doing Igbele. So she lives in a 2-bedroom flat in that church, well furnished, that she furnished by herself. Okay? where she stays, and she has another daughter that works in a bank doing very well. That one has even built a house of her own. So the daughter is there too. That one communicates with her. So why she had to do this? Probably, according to the caller, they said she gives a cow every festival they do in that church. So I want to believe probably she has been drained financially by going to that church. So, and she's in debt. And this is what we say, when you put yourself too much inside church, you can enter into wahala. So I believe probably this is where our problem came from. And she needed money. Maybe she has been collecting. The daughter doesn't want to give her again. I think there will be more updates on this story. I think she will be Femi Ogunbiyi. I have dropped the job of your Daddy Geos because there are other young people doing the cases of Daddy Geo. Okay, she said the first grandchild is 19 years old. So, we will find out more details. Don't worry. They will find out more details. People are on our case. One might drop more details on her. So, make I go, I beg. I will see you guys later. Bye. Thank you, everyone. Biola, we are expecting you. We are expecting explanation on this. So, don't keep mute. Emma dákẹ́ pé tó bá yá social media wọ́n á dákẹ́ o. Ní dákẹ́ o. If you don't come out and address this issue, then that you are complicit in this case. That means you are complicit in this case. Okay? So, people are asking questions, what is going on? All right, guys. Bye.